Hello and welcome to our channel. Do you have lots of papers with a looming deadline? Reading a lot? Do you wish to read faster for pleasure or work? Adults read 200 to 300 words per minute. With speed reading skills, you can read significantly faster, around 1500 words per minute. It's true. These speed reading tips will help you finish more quickly. Speed reading requires knowledge of how the brain processes reading. The first step is for the eyes to look at a word. Every syllable is fixed for 0.25 seconds. You look at the next word. Brains switch words in 0.1 seconds. Saccade is this. You process 4 to 5 words or a sentence at once. After all the fixations and saccades, the brain goes through the entire phrase again in order to absorb the meaning. This takes around half a second. Overall, ordinary people read 200 to 300 words per minute. Speed reading speeds up this procedure by 5 times. Speed reading stresses faster fixations since the saccade period cannot be shortened. To do this, scientists urge that the reader skips the sub-vocalization. When the readers actually utter the word in their thoughts, even when reading silently. Fundamentally, rapid reading is the practice of merely seeing the words instead of pronouncing them silently. Contrast with skimming. Skimmers skip superfluous bits of a text. Skimming misses vital information and doesn't help the brain remember it. Speed reading is fast and effective. This skill saves time and information. It also boosts memory. Speed reading boosts memory by improving brain function. Speed reading stabilizes the brain and speeds up processing. This method also improves focus. Speed reading reduces distraction by overloading the brain with information. The brain concentrates on work. Speed reading exercises the brain, which is a muscle. Brain workout strengthens it like other muscles. Concentration improves logic. Your brain will get faster at processing so much information. Your brain swiftly solves problems. You can instantly get data, find correlations, and create new solutions. A healthier brain improves other aspects of life. Self-esteem is one. You will see more opportunities as you learn faster. Your confidence will rise as you learn faster. The benefits also reduce stress. With these benefits, your emotional health will improve. Your brain will learn to solve issues efficiently, reducing stress. Rapid reading makes life stress-free. Stop the internal dialogue. Readers frequently subvocalize. The largest hurdle to reading faster is saying the words in your head as you read. Reading voices shouldn't worry you. You are fine if it's your voice reading along. Teachers teach kids to read by saying the words silently. Read in your brain, as I read the chapter aloud, was a common classroom instruction. One way you learned to have an inner monologue as a young reader was that. Reading started with sounding out and reading aloud. Once you were good at that, your teacher had you say the words in your head. This is how most people read. Until they want to read faster, it has no effect. To improve your reading speed, you must first overcome this. Why does this slow you down? The typical reading and talking speeds are similar. Forbes says adults read 300 words every minute. Most people read at the same tempo as they talk because they mentally say the words. Keeping up that inner monologue will only boost your reading speed so much. Eliminate it to keep reading faster. It's unnecessary to do this. Reading doesn't require saying every word in your brain. You may now understand words by sight. Your brain processes it. For example, when you see a stop sign, do you truly stop to utter the word in your head? Nonsense. You automatically process it. Reading books and papers requires this. If this is difficult, try reading with headphones and instrumental music or chewing gum. But you'll still read and understand the words. A distraction will reduce subvocalization. Word chunking resembles eliminating the inner monologue. This is the act of reading many words at once, and is the key to reading quicker. Word chunking is the most active reading speed boosting technique. As mentioned in the inner monologue, a person can take in numerous words at once. We'll discuss using peripheral vision in the next section to make this step easier. Try to read 3 words at once for now. Keep going, noting how much faster you finish the page. You can read and comprehend faster. Expand that idea. Take a pencil and lightly draw 2 vertical, parallel lines down the page, splitting the text into 3 portions. As usual, start at the top left of the page and cover everything below that line with your hand or paper. Concentrate on each section's text. Read the words like road signs by grouping them. Keep doing this down the page, moving the paper proportionately. Speed increased. Keep doing this until you're ready to challenge yourself. Before we get to the peripheral vision part, the real kicker, make sure you don't reread the words on the page. Seeing the ordinary individual read, their eyes bounce and flicker. They flow unevenly. Because most people, including you, reread words. This hinders reading speed. This habit is hard to change since you probably do it without recognizing it. Even if it feels silly, using your finger or bookmark to direct you is easiest. Never stop moving your finger across the page. Track the words as you move down the text. After reading, reflect. You remember what you read without rereading a word, hopefully. Congratulations! You've reached the crucial phase that completes everything. Though not the last step, this is crucial. Apply the skills from everything above to view and grasp numerous words at one time. Try reading one line instead of chunking. This requires reading the line by staring at the center and using your peripheral vision. Skim the page this way, and when you reach the bottom, you will have grasped everything you read in record time. It is your chance to test yourself and improve your reading speed. Set a timer for 1 minute, reading normally as the time dwindles down. Record your page count when the timer goes off. Word stoppages helps you count words read. Retake the test using what you've learned. Note that number 2. Keep beating your previous count. Establish daily or weekly goals and reward yourself. Keep playing this game, and your reading speed will rise quickly. Set a goal. Accountability will help you read and take timing tests. Stick to a daily, weekly, etc. Reading goal. Treat yourself. Motivation never hurts. Read on. Practice makes perfect is true. Professionals, artists, musicians, etc. practice regularly. Readers should too. Reading improves with practice. Reading faster increases with reading skill. Theodore Roosevelt read 1 book before breakfast and 3 or 4 at night. He read pamphlets and publications. These books were probably average length. Utilize his obsession as motivation. Do you find your eyesight slipping and sliding through the page as you read? No problem. As you read, slide an index card under each line. This ensures you read one line at a time rather than skimming. Vocabulary improvement. Consider it. Reading along, you encounter a new word. Skip it? Do you guess by context? Do you check? Whatever you do, you will slow down or stop to look up the retarding word. Increase your vocabulary to learn additional words. Reading speed increases with vocabulary. Read faster, read more. It may be self-evident, but it's vital. Skim the main points first. Finally, breathe and relax when you need to read anything by yesterday. Open the book and take some time reading over all the important ideas. Read the table of contents. Read subtitles. Read diagram captions. Understand the chapter section, etc. Read each key section's first paragraph. Read the last. Read it. Reconstruct this in your mind. Purposeful reading. Do you set goals before reading a book? Keep your reading goal in mind, whether it's to acquire a new skill, finish a narrative, or find answers. Reading with a purpose motivates you, especially when you're reading a self-help book. Having some background questions will help you receive your answers or insights more swiftly. Read using the techniques we discussed. Read faster and retain more. Shut up and look at the page the next time you need to read quickly. Thank you for watching, and remember to let us know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe.